So it's being reported, article now live on Boxing News, that Scott Quigg's opponent has been announced for his appearance on Cleverly Bellew undercard. Hidenori Otake, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, who is a Japanese super bantamweight. He's rated highly with two of the governing bodies. He's on BoxRec listed as number 8 in the super middleweight division. His record: 22 wins, 1 loss, 3 draws. I've got to be honest, I can't claim. I've heard the guy's name, but nothing more than that. Like, I can't claim a lot of knowledge about this guy. What I can tell you is that he's never fought outside of Japan. He's lost once. He's drawn 3 times. His KO ratio is low. Less than half of his wins have come by way of KO. And what I can tell you is the level of opposition he's been in with isn't spectacular based on records alone. You know, in terms of, look at his opponents, last fight was against a guy with 6 losses. Last year fought a guy with 13 losses. The year before that a guy with 9 losses. The year before that a guy with 10 losses. The year before that 11 losses. Like, I know the Japanese scene is very different, and as I say, I admit I don't have a huge knowledge of it, and the guy is rated in governing bodies, but what I can say is that I would have most likely more of an appreciation of fighters in the division than members of the general public who will be tuning in to watch Scott Quigg fight on that night. And it's yet another missed opportunity. You know, Scott Quigg fighting on a big pay-per-view. Get him an opponent that's going to raise his profile. Get him an opponent that's going to put him on a level footing with Frampton. I mean, Scott Quigg must be the most boring British world champion in years. The guy has not been in a fight that has created any interest. This is why he doesn't sell tickets. This is why he isn't a big draw on TV. This is why he isn't on a level playing field with Frampton. I struggle to believe there aren't fights out there for Scott Quigg. Even if he took on the likes of Kiko Martinez, or even if he stepped up against Guillermo Rigondeaux and lost, we still respect him. But he seems to be avoiding these kind of opponents. It leaves a particularly sour taste in the mouth that he has now rejected 2 offers from Kid Galahad. Now, I did a video on that just to be balanced, which said that the Kid at Galahad offer may not have been overly genuine. You know, it may have come after it was announced Quigg would be on this bill. But I mean, come on, like, we need to see this guy. He's a world champion, apparently. We need to see him in a fight of some meaning that creates some domestic interest. And yet again, we're not seeing that in this fight. You know, Kid Galahad, he's going to create interest. He's been fighting on Channel 5. There's a lot of money at stake. Why don't you look at making that happen? I'm very, very frustrated, and Scott Quigg, I must say, like, I'm really, really, again, not looking forward to another Scott Quigg fight.